We're now going to take a little look at using a Trangia and cooking on that for your food, your substantial meal when it's being assessed in the DOV 20 conditions for a Duke of Edinburgh Award Expedition. Before you start, it's great to get everything you need, whether that be your Trangia, your cooker, lots of water, your bowl, spoon, your cutlery, crockery, and also your food. Get all that together, because as soon as you've lit a Trangia, you don't want to have to leave it. You shouldn't leave a stove that is working, so you want to get everything there before you start cooking. So the Trangia, very common stove for Duke of Edinburgh Award Expeditions and groups. Very robust, very practical, and packs down nicely. So we're going to remove the strap. Just chuck that on the floor. No. Lots of people put these sometimes around their wrist, around the gas, and so forth. I'm just going to put that away in my pocket, zip that up, again not losing it. What is this part? It's either a saucepan or a lid, or a plate. People can eat out of that. Then we have the handle, the burner, two of these, saucepans or bowls, again, you might eat out of them. And you also have the base plate and the windshield. So firstly, we're looking at a nice stable place for the cooker to go, attaching the windshield to the base plate, and there's three interlocking pieces. If it locks, yeah, and if it doesn't, it will come apart. So you want to make sure that that locks together. You get that set nice and steady. What's great here is I haven't got flip-flops on. I've got covered footwear, long trousers. You know, often when you get into camp, you relax, you might start putting a pair of flip-flops on, which are great. Let your air feet and cool. But when you're cooking, you want that safety protection. Lower that down. That clips in place nice and neatly in there. And you're getting that perpendicular out through there. Lies out there. Attaching the gas. And you screw that on. Don't want to over tighten it. And you might hear a bit of gas or smell it. That's great. Got that nice and steady. The gas is stood upright. I'm going to check that gas is fitted on nicely, and I should hear a hissing sound of the gas coming through the burner. That's great. I know the gas is attached correctly. It's not coming out of here at the top of the gas canister. So I'm now thinking about what am I cooking? Well, I'm going to need to boil water for some of my food here. I've got a boil in the bag, a Wayfarer meal here, and I can literally just put that in boiling water and it'll heat and warm. Really tasty and good calorie count on there as well. So let me, before I light anything, let's get some water in there. I'm just going to prepare everything. So I know that as soon as I light that burner, I can get that pan on and get the water boiling, saving the amount of gas I need. A variety of ways of lighting a Trangia. Well, in here I've got two different lighters. A lighter that gives me a nice little flame. Yeah, I can do that for it, which is great, but actually the flame is starting to come up and start hurting myself. So I'm not going to use one of those. These lighters, nice long arm, really good, your hand's well away from that burner. You can use those, but you know, a little bit bigger, cumbersome, they might more likely to possibly get damaged. Or you can use matches. I've got two here. Anybody tell me why I'm keeping all these in my pocket? well, I'm less likely to lose them. And if you put them on the ground, even now at 6 PM, moisture on the ground is going to start soaking into them, a bit harder to light. I've got two types of matches here. Long matches, which are going to be easier to light that, so they're nice and helpful. But I'm going to light the Trangia today with a short match and hopefully get it first time. So let me get a match. And lighting a match, you obviously striking away from yourself and down. Just turning that gas on like that, I can just hear the hiss. And check if that's lit with the back of my hand. My back is more sensitive than my front. Yeah, that's lit. Let's get that match away. Putting it back in the box. I could put it in a rubbish bag or put it in the back and get those matches staying dry so they're easy to use next time I use them. Now we've got that Trangia lit, we want to get that water or food on, so I'm always using the handle. Always use your handle, you never burn. A couple of years ago we had someone who took the pan of water off, turned to one side, one of their team members came in and just went to pick that up with their fingers, burnt their fingers straight away, they dropped their food and they burnt themselves. Simple, just always use your handle, you're never going to burn yourself. How can I get that boiling quicker? Yes, I can turn the gas up. And yes, I can get that lid on. Now this bit has been on the ground, so I don't want to put that on the pan. So I need to turn that over. So that's going to help boil that water quicker. Some people put their handles on there to denote the Trangia's on. I think it's great to just think, well, that's always on. I've seen some gold teams really good. They're cooking, boiling some water there for, say, some rice, and then they've got some sauce in here, and they're just putting that on, and that's warming the sauce up a little bit as well. Some excellent dual pan cooking. If you have got your lid on this way up, it is a bit tricky. You've got to come back in. You might have your lid on top of your saucepan this way up, so it's a bit easier, but it's a bit trickier where you're going to put that down on there. So with Trangias, it's always about using your handle. Someone always staying with the Trangia when it's cooking and having all this equipment out. I've got covered footwear on, long trousers to protect myself as well here. So we talked about the lid or a saucepan. If I just turn this off now, again always using that handle. Now to use the saucepan, just bring in these three up, and therefore the saucepan can now rest on that. It leaves a bit of oxygen coming in there for the burner. Now we've seen lots of bronze groups want to do sausages or bacon in the morning, and as lovely as it sounds, now I'll be the first one wanting a sausage bacon bat, but they get really greasy. It's a right mess. You don't really see silver and gold groups doing it. Once you've done it once, people soon realise that that's not the best way forward, I think, on these on a Duke of Edinburgh Award expedition. To pack this up, we're going to let that cool down. And if we finish cooking, we can make sure the gas is off, and we can take that gas off there. Put that to one side. There's a little bit of smell of gas as it's seeped off as we've disconnected it to the burner. Now we've let that cool down, a bonus of using a boil in the bag meal is we don't need to wash up, and that hot water we might use to, let's say, wash our cutlery or our bowls out, or we can use it for a hot drink as well. So we're going to disconnect this, which is the windshield and the burner. Just checking, yeah, is that cooled down? It has, and that just comes out. And in reverse order, get those saucepans in. Then the burner and handle, lid on top. Some teams, as they progress, silver and gold teams, are starting to put other things in there, whether that be their matches in a plastic bag, waterproofing bag, or a bit of food for the next meal, and really using that space wisely. The strap, down and back up. Then we're going to just get that lid on. Like I said at the start, Trangias are nice, robust, all together. It's good to look after your equipment.